On kidnapping Buhari because it is only one that is with God Almighty that is majority. When a dead man ruled Nigeria for 6 years, and I quote, from 2016, from 2015 to 2017 is 2 years. 2017 to 2023 is 6 years. When you add it together, I have 8 years. Then again, the bridge between the fired Buhari and living Buhari is what? How many? 8 years. Because the total years is now 8 years. 2 years for the fired Buhari, 6 years for the living Buhari. Buhari actually, we received the news from UK.com when it mattered most about his sickness that took him away for good 6 months out of, seat of authority as a rock in Nigeria. We had a government then, a president then, a government then whose head was living in London hospital, while Nigeria is just wasting under Yemi Ochibanjo because Yemi was not in charge.
Mr. Raf, thank you for having you on this channel this morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Viewers, in case if this is your first time of coming across our video, subscribe on your notification and drop your like on this channel. Yeah. Mr. Raf, shocking to us.
Good morning.
You are one of these people that used to talk about Nigeria to stop destroying our institutions.
Yes.
Instead of glorifying individuals.
Yeah.
Under Buhari regime, they destroy our institutions. After his 8 years, Buhari ran to his state in Katsina State. As I speak to you now, he escaped kidnapping and he ran to Kaduna now for safety.
They are going to succeed on kidnapping Buhari because it is only one that is with God Almighty that is majority. When you take that you have many armed men all around you to the tune of 1 million, when God is not with you, you are exposed to insecurity. What do I mean here? Buhari is trying to tell the whole world that he has all it takes to protect himself from an external attack or abduction. As I'm talking to you, Daura is in Kaduna State until Katsina State was created out of Kaduna. Katsina State was created out of Kaduna and the rest of the northern states. And now Daura, the hopefully or presumably home of Buhari, which many people think it is in Katsina. It's still in Kaduna State. And after much, hard working to escape from Niger. Niger is ancestral town. When the junta took over the government, democratically, elected regime of Niger, Buhari absconded into, I think, UK. From UK has come back to Niger, and the heat was over there because the kind of government they have in Niger right now, they could at least apprehend Buhari, get him arrested. Because you that rule Nigeria, what are you doing in Niger? It means you have a central home in Niger. You actually deceived the Nigerians, worked in their military for many years, ruled them for the first time in 1980s, and still come back in this new millennium, become Nigerian president from 2015 to 2033. That's straight 8 years. And you still ran back to Niger. That was, that's a lot, lots inclusion of, of deception and deceit by a man once, twice Nigerian president. Today is absconding from Katsina into Kaduna, yes, to his original, according to him, maternal home or paternal home. Paternal home is it anyway. Let's just take it like that. To secure himself from banditry. Why are you running away from trouble that you caused by yourself? You think you are going to at least prevail on using your army of bandits to prevail on Jonathan. Now it has gotten after you. Why are you running away? When a man sets his house on fire, he began to shout, "Look at tiger coming. It is all over me, inferno of flame." He started shouting so that all his kinsmen could come out to what? Assist him. Stop shouting of wolf. You are the one that invited the wolf that has actually eaten up all your sheep and animals. Where are you running to? Buhari has now absconded from Katsina into Kaduna State. The same Kaduna State that they use Fulani herdsmen to annihilate, to decimate them in their large number. Every time incessant militia Fulani militia attack on Kaduna people. Today, Kaduna is a safe haven for the same person that invited banditry and other insurgency into Nigeria in 2015 because he was thinking Jonathan will be crippled, Jonathan will be pied. Today, Jonathan is not pied, Jonathan is alive, living in Otueke, in Otueke, his Otueke community, while you that invited all these insurgents, you are on the run. Because why? Knock, knock, who is there? Is one of James Hadley Chase's, no, James Hadley Chase pieces.
Mr. Raf,
Yes, he wrote it.
sorry for
When,
cutting you short. I want to cut you short here. I have one listening to your interview where you say Buhari, this one that is claiming to be Buhari, could be a fake Buhari. And you also said it now that Buhari ran away from Niger, maybe probably because of this military that taking away Niger.
yeah.
Maybe it might be arrested. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what I mean by that is that they will question his true identity. They will question his maternal or paternal, at least, nationality, identity. Sorry. So what I'm trying to say is that a dead man ruled Nigeria for 6 years. And I quote, from 2016, from 2015 to 2017 is 2 years. 2017 to 2023 is 6 years. When you add it together, I have 8 years. Then again, the bridge between the fired Buhari and living Buhari is what? How many? 8 years. Because the total years is now 8 years. 2 years for the fired Buhari, 6 years for the living Buhari. Buhari actually, we received the news from UK.com when it mattered most about his sickness that took him away for good 6 months out of, seat of authority, Aso Rock in Nigeria. We had a government then, a president then, a government then whose head was living in London Hospital, while Nigeria is just wasting under Yemi Ochibanjo because Yemi was not in charge. It was Abba Kyari that, the late Abba Kyari that was spied by COVID-19 was in charge. Then he could not come back home 2017. He died February, March 2017. UK.com edit. Mama Charlie, Queen Elizabeth observe silence. On social media, everybody watch it. Nnamdi Kanu edit. And if you ask me, that was the only sin of Nnamdi Kanu that even made the UK, the British, turn their back on him in his current travail he's going through. The original Buhari and the foreign Buhari. Foreign Buhari rules Nigeria 6 years. Fake Buhari rule. Original Buhari ruled Nigeria 2 years. Fake Buhari ruled Nigeria 6 years. And he's running about, absconding from Niger again into Nigeria. He had this reason because actually, if he stays there, the military junta will get him arrested.
Mr. Raf, do you think, if you said with all these things that Buhari is fake one, do you think people like Obasanjo, the rest of all these Nigerian politicians will discover these news and they keep quiet? Because when it happened during Yaradua, we know that they tried to cover Yaradua own up. But Obasanjo stood up there and voiced out that Yaradua is dead. And that's why Yaradua was exposed.
And eventually, nobody could actually stand up and told us then that Buhari was dead. Why? Because of their selfish gains. What is it that must have culminated to Adamo Chomole saying that if they remove him from the national chairman of APC, then he's going to tell the whole world who was at Aso Rock? What is it that would have at least orchestrated Bola Ahmed Tinubu making such statement that if so and so thing happened when he was about becoming Nigerian president, he was going to actually tell the whole world who was at Aso Rock? What actually motivated Rocha Sokrocha to have made that statement that if so and so thing, if they could not allow him to rig his own in Imo State, he's going to tell the whole world who actually is Aso Rock, is at Aso Rock. And each and every person that comes up to make this statement, while making it, finishing the statement, it won't be up to 24 hours. He will get justice he deserves.
Mr. Raf,
let me tell you, everybody actually know that the wrong person ruled. But wait for me. Do you know what? Many years to come, Nigerian authors, Nigerians are good writers. Many people should write what actually transpired between 2015 and 2023. The real personality, identity of the then Nigerian president.
Mr. Raf, on this
Buhari.
particular topic, I want in 30 seconds you can do it. Now that with this point you have brought out, why is it, if it is true, why is it that the sons, the wife, they are not coming out to talk?
Thank you
That
so
this
much.
man,
Yusuf, the son, biological son of Muhammad Buhari, when it matters most that Daura and Aicha, his mother, were fighting, Yusuf came out and said, why shouldn't you people allow my father to arrest? I will tell the whole world the truth. They bundled Aicha, packaged him into Dubai. She know how much that was given to him in dollars. Yusuf actually knew that the father was dead. That's why he made that statement. When Daura was fighting dirty with his father's wife, his mother, over a new wife. There was a time they planned new wife for Buhari. Yusuf said, allow my father to rest. Yusuf fought Mama Daura. Aicha fought Mama Daura's stupor. That's why they settled Aicha, and Aicha stayed away from the fake Buhari for many years until his, at least, let me say, do I call it handing over to Ahmed Tinubu, or expiration of his tenure. He was not with Aicha Buhari. Aicha Buhari stopped visiting Asorok immediately her husband died, because actually, they cloned that man. It was Buhari's look-alike. It wasn't originally Aicha Buhari's husband. I'm telling you that many years to come, many books, many writers will actually come and on envelope what actually transpired from 2015 to 2017, 2017 to 2023. Two different persons, at least, was the head of Nigerian government.
Mr. Raf, information reaching us now that 11 people were being seen arrested by Hisbah in the north, Kaduna, in Bauchi, in different states in the north, because they are Christians. They are not fasting. They saw them eating while fasting is going on. Do you think what these people are doing is fair?
Is not part of the religion of Islam. I was born into an Islamic family, like my name, Miwa.
Okay, good morning, viewers. If this is your first time of joining this this channel or seeing our video, please subscribe, on your notification, like, and drop your comment. This morning, Mr. Ridwan, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Information reaching us now that 11 people were being seen arrested by Hisbah in the north, Kaduna, in Bauchi, in different states in the north, because they are Christians. They are not fasting. They saw them eating while fasting is going on. Do you think what these people are doing is fair?
Is not part of the religion of Islam. I was born into an Islamic family, like my name, Miwa. I gave my life to Christ 9 years ago. So when people, that's okay, look at the religion they are passing in Yoruba land and in the north. Is it the same? Can a Yoruba man kill for Allah? Can a Yoruba man flog somebody because he refused to fast? How many schools in Yoruba land have been shut down? Use your tongue to count your teeth. So there's a very, very big problem. You see, those people are doing political Islam. Okay, so you're looking at the fact that now Yoruba people have practiced what they call the reality of true Islam. The Islam of peace that you see. Okay, look at UAE. Look at even Saudi Arabia. Look at our footballers now. They are opening up not to host the World Cup. People like Ronaldo, footballers are going there. But you are practicing the wrong part of Islam, like the one in Afghanistan, like the one in which other countries? Somalia. That is not Islam. You cannot. The Quran says there is no compulsion in religion. You can Google it. That's what the Quran says. There is no compulsion. Why? You cannot force me to accept your kind of religion. It's as simple as that. So the northern people, I think what they are doing, okay, they are even closing down schools. Look at it. How can you be closing down schools in the north because of fasting? Now they are breaking the BS of that are selling a beer parlor. Now if you are breaking the beer bottle and everything, anytime that tax from the beer comes, the north receives the highest share. You give the Yoruba small, you give the Igbo small, because they have no local government. Kanu has 44 local. Okay, listen to me. Kanu and Lagos at the same time. Jigawa was removed from Kanu. Kanu has 44 local government. Jigawa has 3. Lagos still have 20. What are you talking about? So the country seems to favor only the northerners.
Now, if you said it favor them, Will you now see that see why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting harder to make sure to remove Biafra from Nigeria?
And that's why I say, see, people like Nnamdi Kanu, it is Nigeria that created them. You cannot really blame them. Some people might say, okay, maybe the way they are doing it, I'm not talking about even Kanu, maybe some people that are taking it violently. I'm not an advocate of that. But if you look at, let's take a look at the issue. Are the Igbos not Nigeria? Why are they marginalized? Why is it that the marginalization is intentional? It's not by mistake, that's my opinion. That this marginalization to keep the Igbos frustrated, to me, it's intentional. Obasanjo became president, can't you see it? Only Yoruba contested 1999, Olufalain and Obasanjo. In 2007, Yar'Adua, Buhari, and I think only the North. 2023 should have been ordinarily, the Igbo should have had their own way. But look at what Nigeria. No, it's simple. When they say, when they are Biafra, okay, look at the budget of 2024. Only Igbo land was excluded. And you're asking me, or you're asking people that why they want to go. Why would they want to go? Who want to stay in a country where there seems not to be a future for them? Even if I be an Igbo person, I don't know what I'll be talking about. So okay, look at it now. You're a member of the OIC, the Organization of Islamic Council is where Nigeria is. Think about it. Are we an Islamic nation? So why you go say we are tired? Look at Hisbah closing down businesses. As an Igbo man, if you are selling beer, your shop is being closed down. And they break bottles of the beer. What are you talking about? So when you look at it, it seems that the country is skewed to be against Igbo people, and you cannot blame them. So when you see people like Nnamdi Kanu coming out of them, Simon Ekpa, probably what they might do, may not support 100%. That's one side. But when you see them, they are a victim of circumstances. It is Nigeria that is creating them. It's what is happening that is making these people come out to say they are tired of this.
Okay, lastly, as we close in maybe in 30 seconds, in 1 minute, we also heard that in Bauchi they beat a woman, a Muslim man that probably the wife was not fasting, saw the wife eating and beat that woman, and he beat the woman to death. Do you think this kind of shenanigans characters is still good for we to be one in this country?
We are not, we are never one as a nation. We are not one. Nigeria is a geographical entity, it's a country, not a nation. And Awolowo said that. Awolowo agreed. As Awolowo said that I am first a Yoruba man and an Ogunte man from a Nigerian, which I always like to say. I am first an Abeokuta man from a Nigerian. So there's no unity of purpose. Everybody talking about their tribe, their religion, their political leanings and everything. So our tribe and religion is above the national interest, which everybody's like that. So there's a big problem on that. So we are not one in this country, and as a people, we are not one at all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ridwan, for having you.
God bless you.
You are the one that invited the wolf that has actually eaten up all your sheep and animals. Where are you running to? Buhari has now absconded from Katsina into Kaduna State. The same Kaduna State that they use Fulani herdsmen to annihilate, to decimate them in their large number. Every time incessant Fulani militia attack on Kaduna people. Today, Kaduna is a safe haven for the same person that invited banditry and other insurgency into Nigeria in 2015 because he was thinking Jonathan will be crippled, Jonathan will be pied. Today, Jonathan is not pied, Jonathan is alive, living in Otueke, in Otueke, his Otueke community, while you that invited all these insurgents, you are on the run. Because why? Knock, knock, who is there? Is one of James Hadley Chase's, James Hadley Chase pieces. The kind of government they have in Niger right now, they could at least apprehend Buhari, get him arrested. Because you that rule Nigeria, what are you doing in Niger? It means you have a central home in Niger. You actually deceived the Nigerians, worked in their military for many years, ruled them for the first time in 1980s, and still come back in this new millennium. Become Nigerian president from 2015 to 2033. That's straight 8 years. And you still ran back to Niger. That was, that's a lots inclusion of, of deception and deceit by a man once, twice Nigerian president. Today is absconding from Katsina into Kaduna Yes, to his original, according to him, maternal home or paternal home. Paternal home is it anyway. Let's just take it like that. To secure himself from banditry. Why are you running away from trouble that you caused by yourself? You think you are going to at least prevail on using your army of bandits to prevail on Jonathan? Now it has gotten after you. Why are you running away? When a man sets his house on fire, he began to shout. Look at